my dear students and friends. This afternoon is particularly an important one for me because I am getting an exposure which I have been wanting on what is happening to the student community in the country, across the country. And in particular, I got something like a lottery today from Vikram Sarabhai Space Community Center on what they are doing. I knew about the center. I had a wish to visit it. I visited Ahmedabad several times, but somehow this missed me when I was serving ISRO. Later, somehow it did not happen, even though I wished it. Now, today I could see Bhatia Saab, B.S. Bhatia, after a long, long time. Here, the organizers, Mathur Saab, Jain Saab, and very many of ISRO veterans are giving their leadership in making this big event happen. It's a huge event, 500 plus students across the whole class from first to 10 and even beyond. It's an excellent occasion, and I listened to great speakers since yesterday. Our Kiran Kumar, our previous chairman, and all that. So it has been excellent thing, excellent evening, and uh, I have a slightly a different story to or talk to, because I have got into an experience which is very rare for a person of my type to get it. I somehow got into it with God's blessings, and living with very exciting life of exciting life with young children, school children. Now, uh, the speaker of today, Mathur, Jain Saab, yesterday Nagrani, today Jagannath, they are all, very, very nice talks. And in particular, what has come from Megha Saklani, Vipin Patel, Das Gupta, it has been an eye opener for me. I knew they are doing wonderful job for donkey's years, and keep doing a lot of fantastic things. But I never knew the depth and the width of what is happening there. So this Megha Saklani, Vipin Patel, and Das Gupta has opened the door for me to understand it. Now I'm coming to what we are doing in Calicut. Of course, our uh, target students are generally from 8th standard onwards. So, Varun, first slide, please, Varun. See, our objective is this UL Space Club has come to being uh, through an incident for me. I went to take a class of 8th standard students, and I found there in the class uh, a young boy, 8th standard boy, knowing very deep into space. Whether I ask about astronomy, astrophysics, rocket, space applications, satellite, this boy knew everything. So I also met another girl also there in that same place, a girl born without two legs and without fingers, but an excellent in her academic thing. So these two students attracted me so much. And soon after my class, I asked them to wait. So I wanted to find out what they want in life, what they want to become in life. So they told me, this boy told me, I want to go to NASA. This girl told me that I want to get into science fully. I had not decided which area, but this is an exciting area and things like that. So that day I asked that boy, are you prepared to come to Bangalore for a 1 week program? I have a space camp there where Professor UR Rao is there, and also a NASA returnee is also there. Our Dr. Sri Kumar, who was space physics laboratory ISAC person at that WRSC. So this boy agreed, he came. So then onwards, I thought, I should work on this area to develop the interest. So what we are doing is develop, nurture, and even groom selected students to groom science technology in that. And school students in 8th standard are our target. Exceptionally talented ones are inducted even earlier. I came across even first standard student who was using a telescope at home and having a lot of knowledge on astronomy. And we have so far covered about 500 students with almost one-to-one contact, and few thousands, as Mathur Saab said, we have a regular webinar. We started as a weekly webinar, and now it has become a monthly webinar. There we have gone into a lot of online program all over the country. Next one, please. Varun, next one. Next slide. So this is the organization. We started this in 2016, and I got the opportunity of knowing the Uralungar Labor Contract Cooperative Society. This is a cooperative society founded in 1925 by a Swamiji and meant for unskilled laborers and making them available work, etc. So I got into this company, showed a lot of interest, and they are the umbrella for us, and they are funding all our program without any difficulty. And they have a lot of activity, including a cyber park, a skill university, a multiple activity of human interest as well. Next slide, please. Varun, next slide. So this is what we are doing is the interest of the students are kicked up through they're igniting their interest and stimulating their interest. Previous one, please. Previous one, please. Classrooms. We have got classroom programs, space camps. These two things we did before the this COVID pandemic. When the pandemic came, we switched into webinars. We have workshops, paper presentations, visit to VSSC, LPSC, IIST, etc. And we have a quarterly magazine titled Stellar Chronicle. We have a Skywatch. A Skywatch program was talked about in the Vikram Sarabhai Community Center people. Our Skywatch program is exciting program, and we used to have every week one night, amateur astronomer used to ask students, be in your courtyard at home or in your terrace and watch the sky and comment about what you see, the stars and planets, etc. in the sky, and if possible take a picture and comment about it. So that program became so viral, and it's actually even every day there are postings from students. It's online program. It is online. Students will see and post what they have seen and ask questions about what they don't follow. Varun, next one, please. We have also published an e-magazine, and all these things are not done by elders like me or anybody else. It is done by students themselves. Our idea is not only ignite and stimulate them, not only curiosity, keep asking questions and dreams, etc., but also to see that they themselves acquire skills required for their not only academic activity, even for their career and beyond in the life, what they need in life. So towards that, they themselves have organized a lot of things. So one such things in our platform is Cosmos. Cosmos is a platform where students join, first time join to your space club. They are put into Cosmos, the first tier, and there is a WhatsApp group, online programs, and students can discuss among themselves. We post a lot of important things happening in the world on space, and they discuss about it among themselves. There is a Cosmos, a very active program, and every day postings are happening there. And the students are not limited to Kozhikode or Kerala, but even beyond Kerala, a lot of students are there, even UP, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, a lot of students are there from Maharashtra. They are all interested in this thing. So they are a part of this cosmos. Then there is space club members. They graduate into a slightly higher level when once they show a lot of interest. And we think that we should retain them. We should not only nurture them, we should groom them. We'll make them space club members so that they'll be close to us in all our activities. So then further level is third tier is student fellows. The Varun who is sitting here and who is going to give a talk tomorrow as a student presentation, he is one such student fellow. In fact, he is a student leader. He's a so such persons are the people who will be conceiving the new programs, organizing the programs, and executing it and making follow up. So this is the student fellows who are doing these things. And we have here itself, we have said Skywatch is a program. Stellar Chronicle is our e-magazine. First issue has already come. The next issue is getting released soon. Next one, Varun. Next one, Varun. We have webinars. Mathur Saab said that he has attended a few of that. These webinars we had to start because our regular activity of space camps could not be done. We have done 5 space camps in Bangalore, week-long camp, Monday to Saturday, whole day. And that was a runaway success. But as I came to Calicut to settle down, then I started it here in NIT Calicut. University of Calicut Physics Department was it showed interest. Then we have got a planetarium in Calicut. They showed a lot of interest, and a lot of schools, etc., participated. So that was the thing going on. But in May 2020, we decided to go into a online webinar mode that we started doing every week. We went on with every week until December, when the school activities started and the students got in a lot of pressure from school. So we thought we will not have every week. Then we changed into January onwards, we changed into monthly program. So we already conducted over 50 webinars. Experts from ISRO, IIST, DRDO, TAFR, Indian Institute of Astrophysics, and national level scientific institutions, many scientific institutions, and even abroad, Max Planck Institute, and several places abroad also. We have got experts who come and participated. Almost in 50 webinars, almost 200 veteran scientists from India and abroad have participated in it. It has been an excellent experience for our students. And this online activity is giving a very good widening our horizon and our studentship, and a lot of students are joining. And one thing we do in webinar is, at the end of the webinar, we decided to have a quiz program. Why we did quiz is not only as a quiz as an interest, but to ensure that what students listen in the webinar for about an hour or so, they are able to absorb it, and they really did absorb it. So that is for testing that we do a space quiz. That quiz, what happened is, we found the first few times the prizes were won by people around Calicut and a few other districts surrounding us. But later we found a prize is one in Karnataka, boy. Then we found one in Haridwar, one in Patna, one in Chennai, and all that. So we found it, our webinar is getting spread, and then accordingly we started inducting those students as our Space Club members. Next slide, please. These are some of the webinar posters. Now, this is the first webinar. Dr. Jayan Murthy of Indian Institute of Astrophysics came. See, you may not believe, when we decided to have a webinar, I told Varun, the boy who is here and who is going to make presentation tomorrow, Varun, why don't you find out your first webinar speaker. This is his job. He talked directly to Dr. Jayan Murthy, because Jayan Murthy had come for one of our program in Bangalore at one time. So he talked to him, settled with him. And then he told me, Jayan Murthy has agreed on this day. So we will have our first webinar that day. So this is the thing which we do. See, the capacity augmentation of students is also one of our important objective of this. So if their capacity is built, they will be able to manage themselves in any situation, and their life skills will get improved. So this is an example of that execution of that kind of a thing. These the other ones are only just for the third one is our URSC friend Ramesh Naidu. That was the last program last month, and this month program every second Saturday it is happening. This month it is on second Saturday, and what is happening this time is we as an experiment we are having the webinar by students themselves. 3 students are giving it the webinar like what they are giving tomorrow here. So this webinar will be by them, and but at the same time we will be having IIST's registrar YVN Krishnamurthy with us, PJ Bhatt of URSC will be with us, and some other VVAPs we will be getting, and they will be sitting allowing the students when this is happening. Next one, Varun, next one. So this one of the thing that has happened is chairman ISRO, successive chairman is to come, and Kiran Kumar Saab, who was here yesterday, he was there in one of our space camp in Bangalore when we held it in IISc. He came and he saw the capacity of students, capability of students, the interest in the students. He got interested, and then I made a request to him that if we can give an opportunity for students to visit a launch in Shar, that would be excellent. He when he started talking, he readily agreed with it and asked me to give 2 names. So 2 students could visit Shar and view the PSIV launches. This was a good recognition for our students. So that way it was a exciting thing for them, and they remember it for lifelong. Next slide, please. Varun, next slide. So this is the contact point for us. If anybody is interested, we have a website. So this is the contact thing for the website. You are welcome to contact us in the website, and we will all our things are posted there. You get more about us in the website and all that. So in fact, when I was asked to talk, the title of the talk was not simply UL Space Club, when other space clubs in India was also there in that. So this talk is also slides are also prepared by and large by Varun and his group, the student and this group. So I told them you search it. So we got into outside our UL Space Club also, and try to bring as much information as possible in that. So we are also in touch with ISRO headquarters, where we have got tomorrow PV Venkatakrishnan here. He's giving a talk. His successor and Venkatakrishnan himself has also tried to help us. Said that they are going to have a program for space clubs, which came out today in the Vikram Sarabhai Community Science Center people. They themselves said ISRO is having a program on space clubs. So he told me they already helped establish 100 schools, the space clubs, and he will be helping us to do it in Calicut, Kozhikode, Kerala, and other places if you are interested. So we are, and also they have said that if you want to set up a laboratory in a very good school, that is also possible. So that part is also going on. So this is the space camp. Yeah, keep it. This is a space camp we held in NIT Calicut. This is in the NIT campus, and that night we were having a sky watch. See, this person who is in a blue shirt and showing his hand is an amateur astronomer. It's a school teacher, an excellent person who writes in newspapers about astronomy and all that. And he's there. I mentioned about our program about Skywatch. He is the man who is organizing it every week here, and a lot of students are interested in it. This NIT professor is here. I am here, and our teachers and students are around. Next one, please. Next one. This is that our this is our first program of a space camp in Calicut, in Cyber Park. The Urango Labor Contract Society, ULCCS, has got established the first cyber park in Kozhikode, and there we held our space camp. And this is our Chandra Dattan. Many of you will know him. VSSC SHAR director Chandra Dattan is lighting the lamp, and he is currently the scientific advisor to the Chief Minister of Kerala. Even in last term also, last 5 years also, he has been holding that. He came, and this person is an IIM professor, IIM Calicut professor, and he is right now a vice chancellor of a digital university in Calicut. The other people are all. This person behind Chandra Dattan is the president of the ULCCS, the famous cooperative sector company. Next one, please. This is our students are with Rakesh Sharma. Rakesh Sharma came to Calicut, Kozhikode, 2018. And at that time, we arranged a few students to spend a bit of a few minutes with him. So this is that our students are surrounded, they are surrounding Rakesh Sharma. So he and Madhavan Nair, our previous chairman, also was there that day. So that way, our students have been able to see a lot of our past chairman, Professor U.R. Rao, Madhavan Nair, Radhakrishnan, and many of them they are able to see. Next slide, please. Varun is here, who is going to. This is a Moon Day program we held in 2018 in University of Calicut. The Vice Chancellor of the Calicut University is here. Chandra Dattan is here, our VSSC director old. These are all professors. This person was in ISRO headquarters, K. Jayaraman. He was a deputy director along with working with in the special projects division. He was. So this is a camp we had in 2018. Next slide, please. Some pictures only. This is our students visit, as I told you, VSSC, LPSC, etc. But when our students go there, every director gives a special attention to them, because our students are not from one school or two schools. They are from multiple schools. So they specially chosen ones. So every director is giving good attention, and director himself, if he is in station, he will come and talk to them. He will host a lunch also there. So we are our students are very happy to go there. Next slide, please. I just put it just to say that which are the other space club type of things available here. The next one, your Vikram Sarabhai one. This is, I need not show that. It's already it is all placed here with much more detail. I just wanted to highlight we are nowhere near the Vikram Sarabhai Community Science Center. Ours is a very minuscule activity. This is a well-established place. I want to visit there. I want to go along with our student leaders and see what best we can get out of it, and want to associate with them. Bhatia Saab is there, and now I could see a few others also. We'll try to see how best to make use of this. And the country is making good use, Ahmedabad and Gujarat in particular. So it's an excellent institution. Next one, please. This is a Indo Science Education Trust. Many of you are here. CM Nagrani, Jahan Shah, they are all a part of it. And I just for information sake only, I have put it. Next one, Varun. Next, please. This is a Astro Kerala, the astronomy organization. They are all doing bit and pieces kind of thing, not a very organized way. They have a lot of activities, but not in an organized way. They are doing it. But when you contact them, etc., they are not having good funding and other things. So that is also one issue for them. But they are doing some good work. They are doing. Next one, please. These are a few others, and the list continues. So there are few others, but not of a significant nature. None of them is doing a significant nature thing. Next one, Varun. I'll come to a close. This is one in Washington. They are doing a lot of work. So this one, I just wanted to just give a little an information is available here. They have a lot of programs and they are a very active one. Actually, we have got a similar one or a better one in the Vikram Sarabhai Community Center. But we should have this kind of things all over the country. But that's not happening. But one thing that is happening is there are a lot of space club happening in colleges and some schools. But they are all, depending upon who is the EDO department responsible for it or principal. It all depended entirely on the leadership for that time. Its sustenance is a problem. So sustaining can be done only if we have something like what we have here or what this is. Next one, please. The last one. The last one. And there are many more clubs, etc. So this is what I wanted to highlight about UL Space Club. And this Space Club is looking forward for help and support from all interested in developing students, nurturing them, and helping them grow in what they want to do it. And here we have been able to continue this activity every year. This year we conducted a written test and selected 51 students here, and they are going to be the new batch in our activity. And one important aspect of this is we whoever is showing good interest and want to grow in this area, learn more about it, we are able to show them the way. They get connected with concerned expert in ISRO, and they handle them properly in every respect. So this is what, in nutshell, I wanted to say.